Well, I thought people were very nice, but I think it's also because I'm proud to be here because ASDA is a great union and it's doing great things across the country, and you're recruiting 75,000 people last year. It's a sign of a union that is actually doing a good service for its members, and it's a really competitive environment that you're in. You're raising all the issues that matter to people: tax credits, living standards, conditions at work, freedom from fear. So I'm really proud of being here and talking to the ASDA conference. By saying we can make a difference to the country, we can get our young people working again. We can make different choices on standards of living, not cutting taxes for millionaires, but protecting the tax credits that make work pay. Building homes again to get construction workers back to work. All concrete things that a Labour government will be doing, a big difference between ourselves and this Conservative-led government. And it's a difference of vision as well. You know, they think that the wealth comes from a few people at the top. We know it comes from the many, the people who do the hours, put in the shifts, ASDA members, and we need to back them. We've got to crack down on tax avoidance, and of course not on welfare. Of course there's a minority who could work and aren't doing so. We're the only party that's saying we'll actually get them back to work with clear rights and clear responsibilities to work. So there's a big difference between ourselves and our opponents. We've also got to crack down on tax avoidance. So I think, you know, it really makes people angry when they see some of the biggest companies in the country not paying their fair share of taxes while they're being hit because their services are being cut, their tax credits are being taken away. A Labour government would do that, and we wouldn't just say let's just do it internationally. If it didn't work internationally, we'd take action here at home. Last thing I'll say is we're not going to divide the country in the way that George Osborne is, trying to say that everyone who's looking for a job is somehow a shirker. It's not true. You know it's not true. We can get young people working again. We can get young people working again by taxing the bankers' bonuses, using the money to say to every employer in the country, we'll pay the wages, minimum wage, at least minimum wage, 25 hours a week, you provide the training, and let's get our young people working again. It's totally doable if you have the political will, and that's what a Labour government would do. We will repeal the NHS Health and Social Care Bill because the principles behind it, the principles of competition, free markets, that's not the principles that will drive the health service. We need the right principles, the principles of cooperation, compassion and care. They're the principles we'll put at the heart of it, and we'll also bring together health and social care, because we know so many people and so many people are finding that they're struggling with their elderly relatives to get the care they need because the health service isn't designed to be providing social care, it's designed to provide medical care. We've got to bring those services together. That's the way to make the health service fit for the 21st century. Well, look, we need to make it easier to hire people, not easier to fire people, and that's the reality about this. That the coalition, Conservative-led government, is going in the wrong direction on this. We'll have a discussion within the party and the movement about the best way forward on these issues, but what I know is that what they're proposing won't work. It's not the way an economy succeeds. I'd like to thank ASDA members and reps for all of the work that they do in communities up and down this country, and I'd say that there are huge issues at stake in this election, the general election, issues about how we get young people working again, how we make a difference to standards of living. The Labour Party is on the side of the many in this country, the people who do the hours, put in the shifts, who do the hard work. They're the backbone of this country. That's where the Labour Party stands. I also think it's where ASDA stands, and you're the people that are going to make this country successful again.